Hello there. Welcome to week 3 of the VBL-S season 7. This week we're going to try something a little bit different. So I've made a PowerPoint presentation. Hopefully to organize my thoughts a little better, because I feel like I've been rambling a bit when going over my team and my plans. So I wanted to put something with a little bit more structure out. And I think it helped, or I guess we'll see, but I think it'll help me with my actual prep for myself too, because it'll just make me think more about things. So yeah, this is week 3. We are playing against the Wedgehurst Whimsicotts and Mono Mallard. So let's just hop into it here. So let's start with a team overview of each of the teams. So this is my team, obviously. I'm currently 2-0 with a game record of 4-2. Both of my matches I've won, but I've gone to game 3. So they've been pretty nail-biting. You can see my team here on the left. So far, my kill leaders have been Registeel, Lycanroc, and Buffalon. It's pretty much been Registeel. Registeel is like the king of my team. He's been my carry. Lycanroc, the week I brought him, did a lot of work, but I haven't really brought him again since then. And then the one week I brought Buffalon, he got a couple kills, but he didn't really feel that impactful. So I am a Registeel gamer. My opponent, I spelled their name wrong in the title. I'm sorry. It's Wedgehurst with a G, Whimsicotts. Coached by Mono Mallard. Currently, when I'm recording this on Wednesday, I believe Mono's match with Goose has not happened yet. I think it's happening tomorrow. So they've only played one match, so I don't have full data on them yet. But they're 0-1 from the first week with a 0-2 game record, and their kill leader, the only Pokemon I believe that got kills for them, was Colossal, and they ended up dropping it. So they've done a lot of ad drops. They did like 4 ad drops since their last game. And like I said, they haven't played their week 2 match yet, so I don't have any data on what they prefer on their team. But yeah, you can see here that they have some fast Pokemon, they have some slow Pokemon. So going into the matchup planning, these were sort of like the observations or the considerations I had in my plan. First, they don't really have a speed gradient. They have very fast Pokemon, they have very slow Pokemon. There's not really a ton in between. If you just go back to look here real quick, like there's a Alakazam is going to be the fastest thing in the game in our match. And then they have Slowbro, which will be the slowest thing. And they have Rhyperior and Lurantis, which also underspeed my whole team. But there's not much in like that middle range. Like you don't really expect much from Ponyta. Porygon's not used as an offensive Pokemon usually. I don't know. I would not expect to see Porygon used offensively. Dragonite's kind of like in that middle area there, but yeah. So going into this, I'm expecting them to either want to go fast, or very slow. So I just need to be ready. And like I said, the team's had a lot of turnover since its first match. There were 4 adds and drops, including the Pokemon they used to get kills. So I don't have any historical data to study on Mono quite yet. So I'm just kind of I have to make a bunch of assumptions here about what they might prefer to bring. They have mostly physical attackers, but there are a couple of special attackers, namely Slowbro and Alakazam. But it seems like their strongest Pokemon are the physical attackers like Rhyperior and Dragonite. Given that they have some very slow Pokemon, there's a good chance that we'll see Trick Room in some way. But we also need to be on the lookout for something like Speed Swap on Alakazam, because you just Speed Swap a Rhyperior or something, and suddenly it's the fastest thing in the game, and it could cause some havoc. And so the thing this week is, so last week I didn't run any speed EVs on any of my Pokemon because my goal was to go slow, and my opponent was fast. This week my opponent is slower than me for the most part, and even if I run min speed on, say, my Registeel, I won't underspeed Rhyperior or Slowbro. So with some of the Pokemon that I brought this week, I'm actually running speed EVs on them to be able to outspeed in certain scenarios outside of Trick Room. just to cover for, games where Trick Room doesn't go up, or I prevent Trick Room from going up, which you'll see I have a couple of tools for if I need to. And then finally, the opponent is generally weak against ground, flying, and dark types. Those are the 3 types that are red on the little team sheet. So those are just, some things to consider going in to my planning. So this is my team. 2 of these should be of no surprise. Thunderous and Registeel will very likely be coming every week. The Registeel set this week is literally copy paste from last week. I'm gonna, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm not about to change it. It's got 8 kills and 2 deaths right now. It's been my best Pokemon by far. My opponent has a very physically offensive team, so he's perfect, right? I love him. And Thunderous, we're back to Prankster this week just to mix it up again. And it's because we have a lot of physical attackers coming. So I wanted a special attacker. So yeah, we're running the Prankster set. We have some speed. We'll go more deep into each of the sets on different slides. We got Eldegoss again with a slightly different set this week. We have Crawdaunt here to hopefully deal out some pain. We have Articuno as our Trick Room, anti-Trick Room, and we have Poliwrath as a zoomer, hopefully, if we need him. So yeah, let's go through each one at a time. So Thunderous, it hits Slowbro pretty hard with Thunderbolt. It's not going to be OHKOing anything, obviously, because I'm not like full in special attack, and the opponent doesn't have much in the way of electric weakness, but Thunderous is mostly here this week to control speed if I need it with Thunderwave. If the opponent decides to go fast, like say they speed swap a Lurantis or something, or they speed swap a Slowbro to make it go fast, I can Thunderwave them. I can't Thunderwave Rhyperior, but I can Thunderwave most everything else on the team. We have Taunt if we need to prevent Trick Room going up for whatever reason, or any other non-attacking moves that are annoying that I need to deal with. Then we have Rain Dance because it synergizes well. We're actually bringing Swift Swim Poliwrath this week instead of Water Absorb Poliwrath. And we have the Crawdaunt, and the combination of adaptability plus Life Orb plus Rain with Crawdaunt means that the Aqua Jets, regardless of its Trick Room, not Trick Room, they have plus 1 billion speed, or I have minus 1 billion speed. It's going to be hitting just about everything on the opponent's team like a truck. In the 116 speed is just outspeed everything from max speed Dragonite and below on their team sheet. Unless they run like Scarf or something, obviously. Next we have Registeel. He's big, he's strong, he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. I don't really feel like I need to go through these calcs. Basically, if you get an Iron Defense boost, physical attackers aren't going to kill it, and it's going to kill a lot of things. That's really all there is to say about this Pokemon. It's a beast. Eldegoss. Eldegoss is actually, I think, an interesting pick this week. So I brought it last week as a pure support, 100% support. And I mean, it's mostly that this week as well. But we've changed up the set. So last week, we had a Sleep Powder and Aromatherapy set going so that we could attempt to put things to sleep or wake my Pokemon up. I don't really have a huge threat to those status conditions this week that I noticed. So I wasn't originally going to bring Eldegoss, but then there was one thing that sort of stood out to me. So first off, I mean, Pollen Puff to heal Registeel is like broken if I get even like 1 Iron Defense up, unless they have strong special attackers. Being able to heal 50% of my health on top of the leftovers is just like, it's the most depressing thing my opponent could possibly see. Is to see that Registeel go from 25% to 75% health in one fell swoop. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good bring. And then offensively, this Pokemon actually has an offensive niche in this matchup, and that's with Miracle Seed and Energy Ball. I have no special attack investment, but even still, 0 special attack Miracle Seed Eldegoss Energy Ball versus a max HP Solid Rock Rhyperior is a guaranteed OHKO, which might be unexpected. My opponent will maybe not expect that to come out of Eldegoss because I used it. I don't even think I had an attacking move on it in the last set. It was purely support. So this time it's mostly going to be support, but it has a niche where if it's on the field and Rhyperior is on the field, look out. And then the last 2 moves are just for support. You have Helping Hand because there will be many cases where pressing Energy Ball would not be a good play. And Helping Hand helps push those 2-hit KOs into 1-hit KOs, stuff like that. And then Charm will help neuter physical damage output. You can put a Rhyperior to -2. You can put Dragonite to -2. And yeah, I was pretty impressed with Eldegoss, even though it didn't really get to shine the way I wanted it to last week. So I decided to bring it again this week just to see if it can, do some work. Next is who I hope will be the MVP this week is Crawdaunt. So we haven't brought Crawdaunt yet. But basically this Pokemon's MO is hit hard and die hard. So we're going to be running max attack, obviously, and we're running adaptability, and we're running Life Orb. So there is a lot of damage coming out of this thing. I like to run Protect on a lot of Pokemon, so we have Protect, and we're running Aqua Jet, Knockoff, and Liquidation. The speed is to just same with Thundurus, is outspeed Dragonite and below, after Thunder Wave in this case, though. So, like, if I Thunder Wave Dragonite, then Crawdaunt will outspeed Dragonite. And anything below it. Adaptability, Life Orb, Aqua Jet is just sadness for the opponent. I didn't put in here either, but also with Rain, it's like, yeah, good luck. So I have some calcs here. If I Aqua Jet Rhyperior in the Rain, it's dead, even if it's max HP and Solid Rock. They would have to be running a lot of defense EVs, and it would probably still be a roll at that point. Porygon 2-hit KO on the Rain. Alakazam 1-hit KO on the Rain. I think even outside the Rain, even if they're like max HP Alakazam, they just die to Aqua Jet. So I get my Rain Dance up, and then Crawdaunt's Aqua Jets are hitting like their liquidations, but they have priority, So if I'm too slow, I'm too fast, I'm in Trick Room, I always have a priority option. Knockoff is good, obviously, against like Porygon, because Porygon, if it comes, will have Eviolite like 99.99% of the time. You knock that off, it's kind of a weak Pokemon without that boost. And then Liquidation is just, if we're not in the Rain, or we're slower in Trick Room, or we're faster outside of Trick Room than a Pokemon, we can just hit him with Liquidation for big damage. Then we have Articuno, which is a different set this week. So we're just max special attack, max speed with modest nature. And we're running Focus Sash this time instead of, I believe I had Life Orb on it last week. And this is our Trick Room or answer. So either we're gonna, this thing can either press Trick Room, or it can press Imprison and prevent Trick Room. And it can also put out a lot of damage. It, with a relatively weaker format, legendary Pokemon have really good stats. So even though I'm not really doing anything to set this thing up to do damage, it's still going to be able to do damage. It can, it can annihilate like a very bulky Scolipede set. Hurricane synergizes well with the Rain because it won't miss. Yeah, so it's my answer to Scolipede and Beware if they come. It also hits pretty much everything hard with its stabs. And it's look at it, it's majestic as hell. Look, you can't say that this isn't a cool Pokemon. So yeah, he's coming along. So for example, if my opponent doesn't bring the super slow Pokemon and wants to go fast, I can press Trick Room. If my opponent goes full on Trick Room, I can press Imprison. And as long as Articuno stays on the field, they won't be able to press Trick Room, which should buy me a couple turns, 1 or 2 turns to make some progress. And then finally, we have our Poliwrath. I decided to bring him just to synergize a little bit more of the Rain. It is a second water type, which is maybe not great, but situationally we can pick and choose our battles here. It goes Vroom in the Rain. 36 speed EVs is enough to outspeed everything, including max speed Alakazam once I have the Rain up. And it's probably my best option for hitting Dragonite. If Dragonite's running Inner Focus instead of Multi-Scale, or is that I think that's the ability. Ice Punch is like big damage. Even if they're at max HP, there's an 80% chance to OHKO if they're not Multi-Scale. Close combat hits Porygon pretty hard. Hits hits a bunch of things pretty hard. Waterfall in the Rain is like a guaranteed Ocon, max HP Solid Rock Rhyperior. So yeah, this thing can put in some work too if I don't feel like Crowdon is a good bring. This is like my fast water type option compared to Crowdon, which is my slower water type option. And yeah, that's the team. So I'll just go back to here. I think I'm more satisfied with this plan than I was with last week's plan. I think last week's plan felt rushed. I feel like this week I have more of a solid strategy and I have more options, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So I have not scheduled the match yet, so I don't know when it will be. So there is a small chance that there will be some changes between now and then, but if there are, I'll make sure to note them in the next segment. But yeah, that is the team builder. So I will see you again, and for you it'll be just a second, but for me it'll probably be a couple days. So I'll see you again then, and we'll get hopefully some dubs. Hello, it's game day or game night, however you want to phrase it. So we're going to be playing in about 20 minutes, so it'll be about 11:10ish my time, PM. So pretty late for me because I'm usually trying to be in bed by then because I'm an old man. I got to get my sleep in. But we were supposed to play last night. Unfortunately, it didn't happen due to some scheduling conflicts and preparation issues. But I'm ready to go. So I'm just recording this intro now because I only have like a rough window of when we're playing still. I just wanted to get this done, and then it's gonna be late for me when we're done. And I want to get the video up tonight since I'm going to be out tomorrow. So it's probably not going to be edited much. I'm just going to shove this and then shove the games in afterwards, so that I can get it uploaded tonight. The one thing I just wanted to mention real quick. So I didn't change my team at all. The plan's still exactly the same as it was in the team preview, which I did. It's been a couple days. I don't remember when I did the team preview, but it's been a couple days since I mean, I can probably. It's not important. It's been a few days. I built the team a bit ago, but I haven't changed it. I think I'm good with the way it is. We're just gonna ride it out, see how it goes. The one thing that has changed is that Mono played his match versus Goose last night, so I have some info on his team now. The reason I didn't before was that one, he had only played the first week match, and two, he dropped like 4 members of the team, including the only member that got a knockout in his week 1 match. But now I have a match, like, you know, this is with the new team. I'm able to see at least a rough idea of what, you know, what he might be considering going into the match. So yeah, they played last night. Mono brought these 6 Pokemon: Dragonite, Rhyperior, Porygon, Lurantis, Ponyta, and Scolipede. I'm not saying I expect to see the same 6 at all, but it at least maybe gives me a rough idea of what to expect. Like, maybe if I see Dragonite, I should, you know, it could be Inner Focus. Maybe he ran Inner Focus because I think Goose had Fake Out, so maybe it'd be multi-scale against me. It was Solid Rock Wide Lens Rhyperior, which is kind of interesting. I guess Wide Lens is to help not miss Stone Edge or High Horsepower. Lurantis was the one that picked up the most KOs for Mono, so I might expect to see that again with Contrary, running the superpower to boost up the attack with the Substitute, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, and then I think Porygon and Ponyta also picked up a knockout. Ponyta seemed to have done a surprising amount of damage, but I don't think it would work against me because I have priority water type, and that's just gonna, I think that just kills Ponyta straight out. So yeah, I didn't make any changes to my team based on that. I didn't really want to make a last second change and not be like mentally prepared. Not that I'm really that mentally prepared in the first place. I think I'm getting sick. I'm not feeling great right now. And I built the team days ago, so I don't know. I like put all my calcs and my notes up here that I had done as part, like, when I made these slides, just so that I don't forget them, because I definitely forgot them by now. But yeah, so we're gonna be playing in 15 minutes or so, so I'm gonna cut here and then we'll come back and we'll have some actual gameplay for once. All right, now it's time. It is time It is time to play. That is my team. Oh man, I feel like Garbaggio right now. I'm super ready for bed. I think I'm getting sick or something. I'm gonna like pop some NyQuil as soon as this is over and face down in the pillows and die. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I mean, he gave me his showdown name. He should be okay. There we go. Challenge. Oh, find the user. Open challenge. Spikemuth. Challenge. Can't even type. Game 2. Challenge. Game 3. Okay. All right, this is pretty much exactly the 6 I expected, so all right, I'm recording. All right, we got the matches, game 1, game 2, game 3. All right, I think my lead was always going to be Thunderous Crawdaunt, but I do have a problem if they lead with Scolipede or Lurantis. The problem is I don't really want to lead Registeel into potentially Rhyperior. So I'm kind of down to just go for the Thunderous. Nope, not Articuno. Thunderous, Crawdaunt, Registeel, Eldegoss. Okay. So they lead Alakazam, Porygon. So they probably want to... They probably want to Trick Room, right? I'm kind of okay to let them Trick Room, to be honest, and just... Given what they... I didn't bring Articuno, so hopefully they... Lurantis underspeeds me. I could do something crazy. I'm just gonna Rain Dance and Aqua Jet into Alakazam. We'll see how it goes. Goodbye. Thunderbolt. Okay. They just go straight for offense. Didn't really expect that, but we trade knockouts there. Which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I'm gonna taunt into Porygon and Iron Defense. I don't know. I didn't expect I kind of expected Trick Room to come out there, to be honest with you. Yeah, they Thunderbolt into me. They might Iron Defense themselves. They Trick Room on Slowbro. Okay. I think I want to just taunt Slowbro, right? So they can't do anything crazy, and then just I'll just Iron Defense again. Oh, okay, he's oblivious. Okay, so I need to do damage to him. I'm going to... What do I expect? Do I expect superpower? I don't know. I'm going to switch to Eldegoss and just go for... Oh, yeah, this is really kind of a rough spot, huh? Body press goes out on Eldegoss. Superpower goes out on Eldegoss. Body press goes out on Delarantis. Does a ton of damage. Okay. What do I want to do here? It's kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I could sack Thunderous to heal Eldegoss. Neither of these really threaten damage on Registeel at this point. But they both outspeed me on their Trick Room, and there's 2 turns of it. I could... I think I need Thunderous to beat Slowbro, though, so... I'm down to just press Energy Ball, Body Press. Okay, they Iron Defense, they Leech Life. I take out Lurantis. Yeah, so I need Trick Room to end is the thing here. The problem is I think Thunderous just dies, right? And then I lose to Slowbro. I mean, can Registeel beat Slowbro? I don't know, it's gonna be really awkward. I think I want to get a Thunder Wave off. To just give myself that chance in the... Okay, so yeah, I think I want to Thunder Wave Porygon. No, I want to Thunder Wave Slowbro and Body Press Porygon. The Iron Defense, Body Press knocks out Porygon. Okay, I think that Iron Defense from them was a little bit greedy. Because now I can Thunderbolt and just start doing damage, I think. Yeah, that was a very greedy Iron Defense from them. So that's gonna give us game 1. Okay. Oof. Brain's working decently, I guess. So let me just grab this link. Close that out. Go over here. And with GLHF again. Okay, so do I want to change anything from that game? Eldegoss didn't really do anything there. So I think I kind of want to go Articuno. Thunderous Articuno. Crawdaunt Registeel for this game. They go Slowbro and Lurantis. Yeah, so I'm going to Rain Dance Hurricane. If they want to Trick Room, they can Trick Room. I could also Imprison. He just types GG. But I can also reverse the Trick Room next turn anyway, so I'm just going to go for it. Okay, they switch to Porygon. Rain Dance goes up. Hurricane comes out. There goes Lurantis. Okay, now this turn I can Imprison and just Thunderbolt. They Thunderbolt me. It does less than half. They Iron Defense up. So they can't Trick Room now. So I just press Thunderbolt again and go for Hurricane on Porygon. Yeah, Thunderbolt and Freezing Glare. Okay, and then let's go Crawdaunt. 1 turn of rain left. I'm gonna taunt and liquidation. I should be faster. Yep, there goes Rhyperior. Thunderbolt comes out on Crawdaunt. And then we just Thunderbolt and I think I'd go for knockoff. Just in case they like recovered or something. Or okay, I get parried. Alright, 2-0. Quick and easy. Oops. Well, I shouldn't say quick and easy. That's kind of rude, but it went according to plan is more what I'm going for. I'm really happy with that. So let's see. I mean, he typed GG turn 1. I think he kind of knew. All right, so that was good. That was fast. I can't believe I needed to wait. I waited so long for a 10-minute battle. Okay. Yeah. I don't really have much analysis to give. I do want to. So how'd the KOs go there? How many did Crawdaunt get? I wanted Crawdaunt to be like the MVP today, you know? So Crawdaunt got Alakazam game 1. And then game 2, it got Rhyperior. And okay, so I got 3 KOs across the 2 games. Nice. Yeah, I was pretty worried about the Slowbro, but thankfully I had Special Thunder. If I had Physical Thunderous again this week, I would have been probably walled by that Slowbro. And when I come down to like Registeel versus Slowbro 1v1 body pressing, which he probably wins because he would probably have Slack off. And body press is super effective to me. Nice 666 defense. So yeah, cool. So that's a 2-0. We're done. Feeling pretty good about that one. Probably going to try to schedule my next match a little bit earlier in the week this time. Just because I'll probably want a team build like tomorrow and get it done with. But yeah, so not too much else to say about that one. Let's go Crawdaunt. Yeah, so thanks for watching. And it's kind of funny that the team builder, the pre-match are longer than the games, but it was a fast-paced game, so what can you do? So yeah, I'm gonna go do the admin stuff for this, get this submitted, and then I'm going to take some NyQuil and pass the heck out. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good one.